I joined the Michigan Army National Guard at 17 years old. I enlisted as a senior in high school. I went to Stockbridge High School in Stockbridge, Michigan. It's a small, secluded farming community just south of Lansing. And my best friend joined the active army at the same time. And when I became a recruiter for the National Guard, he became a recruiter for the regular army in Oklahoma City. He met a nice gal in Lawton, Oklahoma when he was stationed at Fort Sill. She became a doctor, very, very successful. And when they got married, my boy asked me to be best man in his wedding, and I was very, very excited to do that. I was also excited to get away from recruiting duty for a little while and go to the wedding, because being a recruiter fucking sucks. And I had a girlfriend as well, and she kind of looked like a boy. All my friends made fun of me, even my mom. My mom would be like, "Are you gonna bring your boyfriend over for Thanksgiving?" And she wouldn't fuck me. She wouldn't give me a hand job. And later I found out she was lesbian, but I didn't know that at the time. But I was excited to get away, to go to Oklahoma at the prospect of maybe getting some side pussy. Can you call it side pussy if your woman isn't giving you pussy at all? I don't fucking know. I don't know. We're gonna have to look into that, gentlemen. But I went to my boy's wedding. It was in the middle of a fucking cornfield. And after the wedding festivities, I went on a big game hunting mission hogging at CW Scooters. I did not fit in at CW Scooters. CW Scooters is kind of like a cowboy bar. I was wearing very baggy Old Navy cargo slacks and a white polo shirt. I did not fit in at all. I'm just looking for the biggest, most desperate bitch I can find to spit up in. I found this big Native American woman. She was wearing a sundress and some dirty fucking flip-flops. We're just gonna refer to her by the name Blackfoot. We're gonna call her Blackfoot for two reasons. Number one, I did have a conversation and I asked her what tribe she represented, and she looked at me and she was like, "How do you know I'm Native American?" And I'm like, "Bitch, there's a wolf dreamcatcher tattoo on your big old left calf." And she was like, "Fair enough, I get it. I am part of the Blackfoot tribe." And I also called her Blackfoot because the bottoms of that bitch's feet were so fucking black and dirty. She looked like she was chasing water buffalo barefoot on the prairie. That bitch looks like she was stomping out TP fires barefoot. That was really just something to fucking see. But I did what I had to do. I told Blackfoot whatever she wanted to hear. I told her she was beautiful. I told her I was looking for a long-term relationship and that I really thought we had a connection. We went back to my dirty-ass motel room in Lawton, Oklahoma, and we proceeded to make love. Now, Blackfoot told me that I could not come inside her because she was very fertile. Guys, if you know anything about me, I have a breed kink. I always have. They say that some of your kinks are tied to your childhood, and I think my breed kink comes from a time when I was 11 years old, when my mom fucked her first cousin Steve when we lived in the Saline Meadows trailer park in Saline, Michigan. I went out to the living room and I saw my second cousin's big old fucking floppy cock and my mom on her knees about to suck that shit. And I went back in my room and cousin Steve was just plowing my fucking mom. And my mom's like, "Put a baby in me, Steve. Put a baby in me." And I think that that's where my breed kink comes from. I don't even like kids. I hate kids. My nephews can't stand me. My little nephew came up to me a couple weeks ago and he was like, "Uncle Jason, I want to be a ninja warrior." And I'm like, "No, motherfucker, you don't want to be a ninja warrior. Real athletes play real sports like basketball, baseball, and football. Those motherfuckers get money, bitches, and domestic violence charges. No one's getting their dick sucked on the top of the fucking salmon ladder, you stupid motherfucker." I'm not good with kids. I'm not good with kids. But I did drain a 19 testicle load of Blackfoot baby batter inside of that woman. And then Blackfoot gave me the worst fucking blowjob. The bitch was scraping my dick with her teeth, and I just smacked that bitch on the top of her fucking head, and I'm like, down, Blackfoot, down, Blackfoot. And we passed out fucking drunk. The next day, I dropped her off at a Walmart parking lot in Lawton, and she asked me for my telephone number. I told that bitch I did not have a phone, but I told her I would give her the email address of my commander. The email address was commandereddie.bauer1997@gmail.com. A few weeks go by, I go back on recruiting duty for the Michigan Army National Guard, business as fucking usual, and I get an email to that email address, and it's Blackfoot letting me know that she's pregnant. Well, she's actually reporting me to my fucking commander that she's fucking pregnant. So I replied back, and this is what the email said. Dear Blackfoot, Sergeant Vest is on a secret mission deep inside of Baghdad doing hostage recovery. It is not likely he is going to make it home, but in the event he does, I will give him the message. Signed, Eddie Bauer, commanding. Guys, I wasn't on a secret mission deep inside of Baghdad. I made that shit up. I was just getting some fucking side pussy. And I am not fertile. I lost my fertility during a freak ball stomping incident with a woman of questionable gender at the Flamingo Motel in Roseville, Michigan in 2001. I can't have kids. That big bitch damn near put her heel through my bat wing testicle. It was fucking crazy, guys. But here's my stance on stolen valor. Stolen valor is completely acceptable as long as you're in the pursuit of getting laid, gentlemen. This is very important. Write this down. Write this down. If a bitch reaches out to you and says she's pregnant with your kid, gentlemen, don't say shit until that baby is fucking breathing. The things you do under pressure will affect the total outcome in the end. And please, for the love of God, get a fucking paternity test. I hope this information helps. Thank you for your service.